is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the KnoItAllz podcast. And of course, we got some gifts and some special folks here with us today. I'm going to go to Princess first. Princess, introduce yourself to the folks out here in podcast land.
Hello, everyone. My name is Princess. I go by real name Princess. I'm an artist. I make music, photographer, videography. I also have my own YouTube channel, 620 TV, 6IX20 TV, all one word. And a former college hooper, probably the best one you don't know about.
I like that. Talk that talk. I love that. Love that. All right. And of course, you got your usual suspects with us. Big G and Tate. What's popping, you guys? How you doing?
Man,
what's happening, man?
Yeah, you see what my signs say. You see what my signs say right off the back, dog. You already know. Tate, y'all got to handle your business about this riffraff over there in the live chat talking crazy already, man. I can't put up with it today. Come on, bro.
Old country or new country?
Both. Running. Both running. There you go. The old country, and running to the new country. Running to the new.
Listen, man. Look. To everybody out there, I need you guys to know that it's literally my fault. It's literally my fault because of the simple fact that, I had some stuff that I had to do. So we're running a little late. We're running a little behind. But of course, we are ready to give you and yours a great show. Definitely going to give you a great show. We got a lot of things to talk about. But before we get into it, make sure that you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. So when we go live, you will definitely get those notifications. All right. And we're finna get ready to get to it, man. I'm going to tell you something. Like I said, we got NCAA to talk about. We got coaching fires and coaching hires to talk about. We got, of course, football. We can't get away from not talking football, but we got Princess here for a reason. We got both tournaments that we want to talk about. And I mean, it's a lot of stuff to mix it up about. And before we get into that, man, you know how we get down. We're going to totally get into this. Tell y'all something. I have totally 110% enjoyed the tournament at this point, man. Definitely enjoyed the tournament. Claude said, Princess, how long did you have to wait before those late as usual gentlemen put you on the show? They're always late. Actually, like I said, I'm the one that made us late. And
put him in the Matrix. Stop playing around. Put him in the Matrix.
Claude,
we salute you, Claude. We salute you.
Hey,
Claude's still a fan too, I see.
You got to understand, this is Claude's usual place. The world doesn't seem the same until he goes into the Matrix. He has to go. It's just a part of life. That's where he lives. That's why he's the governor of the Matrix.
Which one of y'all got the chiming in the background?
That's mine. But that's our background music.
Chiming.
Yeah. That's new background music.
Yeah.
We'll take that down a little bit.
Tate was hurrying up trying to put somebody in the Matrix talking about which one of y'all playing music.
Trying to find whoever it was.
Quick draw McGraw with that bad baby.
Quick draw McGraw. So look at Princess. I'm gonna ask you because I need some back. You said so you played the best college basketball player they never heard of. So tell us where you played at, okay? And not only just tell us where you played at, tell us what position you played, who you played with. Give us a background. Let us know.
All right, so In high school, I averaged, as a point guard, I was averaging 26 points, 10 rebounds a game, about 5 to 6 assists. I had a bunch of offers, but I ended up going to ODU. The year before I went to ODU, they went to the Sweet 16 NCAA tournament. Wendy Lurie was the coach. She's a legendary coach. They went 18 straight years, or however many years it was before I got there. My first year there, I redshirted. You know, it was kind of a major adjustment for me. I stayed up there during summer school. We weren't really working out that much, so I gained a bunch of weight. And it was a bunch of players that already been there, juniors, seniors that's been, you know, doing their thing. So I was redshirted, but I had to come off of my red shirt because a bunch of people got injured. And I feel like I did pretty good. The second year, I came in ready, in shape, doing my thing, you know, in practice. But, you know, college is about politics. So a lot of these coaches, they don't put the business in front of like personal. So we had players on the team from overseas that she had to play. We had players from the state of ODU, like Norfolk, Virginia, that was on the team. So she felt like she had to play, or even from her hometown. So anybody will tell you, like I should have been playing. So, you know, mentally it kind of messed me up during the season. I'm cooking everybody in practice and I'm not getting in the game, so my grades decline. Seriously, like I just didn't know how to handle it. So I ended up putting in a transfer. I had to go to a community college for a year. We didn't have the transfer portal like they do now. It would have been much easier for me to go somewhere else. But it ended up working out. I finished at Virginia State, won some all-conference awards and things like that. But I know if I would have got the right opportunity, I would have been in the league.
Love it. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Who's some of the players that you played against?
Marissa Coleman, Glory Johnson, Brittany Griner, Elena Deladon.
So you definitely played against some hoopers. You got an admirer over here in the chat.
That boy said he got all his teeth.
Somebody shot his shot from Steph Curry range. You know what I'm saying? He shot his shot from Steph Curry range. All right, so let's talk it, man. Which one you want to jump on first?
Let me big pause for that one.
Yeah, mates, No Diddy Land. Send him to No Diddy Land. Absolutely huge pause.
Mod, you got
it. Princess, I work with some kids. It is what it is.
No Diddy. You got to chill.
You said which one you want to jump on first, man. You got to clean that language up, bro.
Which tournament would you like to talk about
first? But first, I want to say, because I told Big G we was backstage waiting on Mod. You know, they neighborhood have a block party. A couple times I've been, they'd be out in the street playing ball, and Princess was giving dudes the business. I mean, for real. And that's why I said Big G. I think she probably would have got you.
Not back in the day.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm just going to go on and tell you. You don't even understand this. You don't understand it. Women, we always act as if women's basketball, or they couldn't get us because we were more athletic. It's closer than you think, right? I mean, honestly, having played college basketball, girls, when I was in high school, graduating to go play college football, I actually had to really play. You didn't just play around with them. They do all of the fundamentals better than you do. Men rely on athleticism. They have athleticism, but they got
fundamentals. Women's fundamentals tight
all day. So they hitting you with headzies, they hitting you with drop steps, and you have to play. Like I've never been as tired playing a guy than I was when we were playing girls. It's serious, and they were Division I basketball girls, and they listen. We were barely winning these games, and I was like, man, this is crazy. Out on the UT tennis courts here at Austin, Texas, I'm telling you, that girls don't. You're not finna
Don't sleep on them.
Yeah, you're not finna be the girl if you ain't ready.
25 and down, nah. 25 and up, buckets all day and night. So she'd have killed me. She'd have killed me. She'd kill me 25 and up.
If it's making
in my prime, no, never.
The only way you're winning is if it's make it, take it, and you don't miss a bucket.
I'm not listening. I already told her the formula. I'll give her the ball first. I'm gonna foul her real hard. I'm gonna foul her real hard, and then I'm gonna be act like it ain't no foul. We're gonna argue for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna run all her energy out of her. I'm gonna run all her energy out of her, and then as soon as she miss, I'm gonna just take it, back her down.
Mark Jackson her to death.
Mark Jackson her all the way to the and just push her and lay it up. But listen, if I want to win, that's how I'm gonna win. Because if I'm chasing her, I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed. I'm not chasing her. No way.
You were gonna get tired before she would, and you're gonna miss.
Listen,
and at that point, you're
Princess, isn't basketball strategy? Isn't basketball strategy, Princess? Listen. So she knows. So her thing is, I'm not missing. Look, I'm gonna just dribble you to death. I'm staying out there. I might dribble for 15, 20, 30, 45 seconds. Just dribble. Just keep crossing. You dribble. And by about that fourth point, I'm out of gas. So she got a strategy too.
Listen. KnoItAllz chat. I just need y'all to know. Sometimes my brother lives in Delulu. It's this land that he lives in Delulu. Right?
Under 25?
Bro, you weren't in that type of shape, bro. You wasn't that dude. That left hand was nice, but you wasn't in that type of shape, bro. I just want you to know that. Football didn't have you in that type of shape, brother.
Stop it. Stop it.
All right, so let's talk about which tournament you want to talk about.
Let's before we go to tournament, let's go to the All-American teams first.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Go ahead, Tate.
So there they go.
Yeah.
At the bottom, the men on the left, the women on the right. Now, which one y'all want to discuss first?
Let's talk about the men. Call them out.
You got Clayton from Florida. He balled out today. That was a good game against Florida and UConn.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
That was a real good game.
Yep. Yeah.
You got Braden Smith, All-American 2-guard, I believe, out of Purdue.
Yep.
He can nail a 3. I don't know what kind of NBA career he gonna have. He probably make the league and be like a 10th, 11th man. But in college basketball, you could be All-American, don't ever get no tick for real in the league because you was All-American college. There's been a few of them.
Right.
Mark Sears for Alabama, which Big G, I was gonna tell you, I was gonna call you when Florida and UConn was playing.
Mm-hmm.
Florida ain't gonna win the chip, man. I'm just saying it now. I know you picked them.
Stop it.
We didn't talk about when we get into it. You got Johnny Broome, and Johnny Broome ain't gonna be all that good in the league. I mean, for the first time outside of watching a couple games, some highlights, he is dominating. He's slow defensively, man. I can see him being a defensive liability.
Mm-hmm.
But he's All-American. I mean, did they name Player of the Year yet? Between him and Cooper Kupp, pitcher center.
Cooper Flagg.
Yeah, Cooper Flagg. Cooper Kupp football. My bad.
Yeah.
Cooper Flagg. So that's your first team All-American. Everybody is still alive in the tournament. Headed to the Sweet 16. Alabama is playing right now.
Yeah, Alabama
against St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. It's 11-11. They're playing right now.
Okay, so
let's
talk about the women. Talk about the men first.
Yeah. Oh, we got anything else to say about the men before we move?
Is there any one of y'all that you think should have made it over somebody else? The men's All-American team?
Nope.
Not at all.
Looks good.
Princess, who the best player out of them 5? Who the best player?
Cooper
Flagg.
Oh, that's saying a lot, man.
Cooper Flagg. Who else?
I'm saying a lot, man. That point guard for Florida is a dog.
Cooper Flagg is pro ready.
He's a dog.
Go ahead, Princess.
Yeah, but I feel like Cooper is more, like you said, he's more pro ready. He's more like, he has more of the pro body, more of the pro build, more of the pro game. So I'm gonna say Coop.
Yeah, he'll be the number 1 pick. But that point guard from Florida,
Definitely.
that youngster like a Jason Kidd type.
Yeah.
That he got all the tricks, everything. Got the handles. I mean, he got everything. But he can shoot though. That's the difference between him and Kidd. He can shoot.
It's tougher though. I feel like in the NBA, like majority of these guys, like at that position, have a similar game. Like it's a bunch of them in the G League. It's a bunch of them in these other leagues, the OTDs, whatever it's called, like that play similar.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be tougher for him to actually he probably get a spot, but it'd be tougher for him to maintain himself in the league. I think Cooper has the best longevity.
Yeah, 6'11". His floor is right now. His ceiling only will get exponentially higher.
Yeah. Talk about it, Tate.
And Big G, you turned us on, or first one to really talk about Cooper Flagg when he was still in high school.
Yeah, I was telling y'all he was a monster.
And now you want to say Clayton better than him? You've been talking about him for a year and a half now.
I'm just saying the play on the court, I'm talking about it, the play on the court this year. Now, overall, you're absolutely correct that Cooper Flagg is going to be the face of the NBA, probably. Like within 5 to 6 years, he could be the face of the NBA. But I'm talking about play on the court this year. Oh, that Florida boy is a dog. He's a dog out there, man. He's killing them.
He is. But I think that's a reason why Florida got a chance because of the guard. But like everybody, my Final Four is all SEC. But the Clayton is in Florida. You got the little fella in Tennessee. I forgot his name.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
You got Pettit and Jones at Auburn. Pettiford and Jones. Yeah. Pettiford is a beast. And Alabama, I picked them to go. I picked them to win it. You got Sears and the big boy, the big white boy Nelson. The boys. Yeah. That's my Final Four. Guard play and good big man play gonna get you through the dance. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But defense also wins championships. That's why Houston is in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go with that bias. What I'm talking about, Prince. See with that bias.
Texas.
I was gonna go with Houston too, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick. They're number 1 seed.
Yeah. So let's talk about this All-American list from on the women's side. Let's put that back up, Tate. Let's talk about that. Princess, take it away.
Ooh,
dogs.
Straight dogs for sure. Straight dogs for sure. I feel like my sister should be on that list, but it's all good.
Tell us about your sister Janae.
Man, Janae 6'2", shooting guard through center.
She like she's 6'4". That's when I stand next to her. Go ahead.
Shooting guard through center can do everything for real. It's just the opportunities that you're put into. But luckily, she has an extra year, so she I ain't gonna say too much. I don't know who's watching, but she has an extra year. So this time is gonna be the best time. Y'all gonna hear about her next year.
And where she go to school at?
She's at Hampton right now. She started out at Iona during the COVID year, then went to Georgia State and then Hampton. But a lot of these coaches, man, you gotta be lucky enough to put into a great situation when it comes to college. You gotta be fortunate enough to be lucky. So
Can she transfer? Is there any interest in transferring?
Yeah.
I mean, because that transfer portal wide open. You can go. It's cats that go from smaller school to big school and make a difference.
Oh yeah, she going somewhere. We pretty much got it, locked in. But I ain't gonna say too much.
Okay.
You can't tell till it's official.
I ain't gonna say.
Can't say it till it's official. Don't want the NC2A talking about we done got banned.
Exactly.
For putting stuff out there. But yeah,
let's go ahead and talk about the women.
Yeah.
No, I really like this list though. Of course, JuJu is number 1. Paige is tough too.
Dog. You hear me? A dog.
Yeah, but Paige wasn't unanimous. It was just JuJu and Hidalgo from Notre Dame.
Sure. Yeah, but you can't deny Paige. I think Paige.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, for sure. I think Paige's injuries and Paige just being kept under the radar a bit has like, you know, made her stock go a little down, but I'm still taking her. That's a good look. That's a good
all day, twice on Saturday.
Is she a top 10 pick in the WNBA draft? Paige Bucker?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
No doubt.
So what? So I'm just asking her stock down from what then? It was higher.
It was definitely higher years ago, but you know she got hurt. Then losing in the tournament has like brought her stock down a bit. But she's just an all around smart player. Like,
no, I agree.
She's all around good, and she will have longevity in the WNBA too.
Yeah, 10 years.
That type
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, easy 10 years. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Just her IQ alone buy her 10 years.
Yeah. She's the type of player that if you put her on a team that's already got one or two superstars and you insert her, they become title contenders quick.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you add her like maybe the Indiana Fever or
or
the Seattle team, she gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
Listen, and so to deal with it for me, she was good last year. So you this is a person who's putting together a career, who's actually doing their thing. And I love Paige. It's Buckers, right? Beckers. I love her. I think she's a dog. I think she's gonna be, just as good, if not better than what's old girl that came from LSU who's getting all the rebounds because she was shooting and missing on shots. Angel Reese.
Stop that, Mom. Stop that, Mom. Stop that. No way.
I think she would be just as good, if not better.
Wait. I need some clarity.
Send it to the old country. Send it to the old country. Stop that.
I need some clarity. So I'm not knocking Angel Reese. Angel Reese, she works hard. She worked hard to get to where she is. But you seriously think that you can compare them to?
So not at the position. I mean, Angel Reese plays low. She plays a big. Paige to me is more of a swing player, but I think she'll be better as a tool than Angel Reese is.
Oh yeah.
I think she'll be better as a tool.
Yeah.
You gotta identify roles. Angel came in as a rookie, averaging a double.
Yeah.
Double.
I'm shooting. I'm rebounding everything I miss. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But
she cleaned the boards in general.
As a rookie, she was a top 5 player at her position. As a rookie,
she works hard.
Yes, as a rookie, she's top 5 at her position. Low post player in the WNBA.
Not take it
as a rookie.
When you say talent beats, I mean hard work beats
talent.
The definition, because
when talent don't work,
skill wise.
Yeah.
I agree skill wise, but you ain't Angel Reese to go out there handle and shoot threes. She do what she do and do it at a high level.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
I give it to her, but it's just my assessment. If I wanted a tool, a tool that's gonna be a multi-purpose tool, I'm going with Paige. I really am.
For sure.
I really am.
Hey, we got a question from the live chat.
Hannah Hidalgo. Okay, wait a minute. Miss Princess, how do you feel about Brittany Griner and the Russia situation? Let's get to that after we get to finish this All-American list, because that's going to be a conversation. Hannah Hidalgo from Notre Dame is just a killer, she's just a trained assassin. I mean, for her to be so small, she just, hey, man, she's something else. She's a bulldog, for real, for real. Facts. What do you think about her game, Princess? Talk to me about how you feel about Hannah's game.
I feel like Hannah reminds me of me back in the day. Let me stop. But she does though. I think Hannah's game is great. I think that she's very confident in herself. I think that she works hard. She just has everything. I feel like once you have that level of confidence that she has, just to make any pass, to try any shot, just to do anything, then you're capable of getting it done. And she has mastered that skill just like Malaysia Fulwiley, very confident.
Oh yeah.
So Hidalgo is
gritty. And that's another thing, very gritty.
Offense, defense.
Yeah, and her and Olivia Miles are just, they're trouble. I mean, both of them together are trouble. So what about Lauren Betts? Talk to me about Lauren Betts over at UCLA. How you feel about her in as an All-American and being on that first team, being named first team?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think she really deserves where she is. She's only gonna get better for her. I see a lot of upside in her game. I don't know. I see a lot of upside.
Is she better than the big that came out of South Carolina last year? Camilla? Is it Camilla something?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Camilla.
Yeah.
Camilla.
Is she better than her?
Are we taking Lauren? You taking Lauren or Camilla?
I'm gonna take.
Must be a tough question.
I feel like Camilla is cool. Like she's what, 6'7"?
Yeah.
She's cool.
That's total domination. 6'7"?
A bit more athletic. I think she's a bit more athletic than she is.
Betsy is or Camilla is?
Bets.
Yeah.
How tall is Bets? She about 6'4", right?
I don't know, but I know she's a big. And I'm be honest with you. I would agree, but the thing I like about Bets is she is both sides of the floor. You know what I mean? She plays both sides of the floor. Offensively, she'll get down, and she'll get down on you on the defensive side of the ball as well. And that is the thing that, to me, I like these. We call them two-way players, Paul. We call them two-way players in the NBA now. And I mean, when it comes down to it, I like people who play defense because defense brings offense. That's just it is what it is. You want to be a good scorer, get on the floor and play defense. Any kid that wants to play basketball, I would tell him that. But when it comes down to Lauren Betts, I think she's been dominant on both sides of the floor this year. Anissa Morrow,
yes.
LSU. How you feel about her?
Anissa Morrow is better than Angel Reese.
Ooh.
Totally agree. High five.
Angel Reese. And she's more efficient. She can shoot. She can she rebounds. She averages a double too.
18.5, 13.6, 18 points a game, 13 rebounds. Yep. Yeah. Love it. And she has 101 career double-doubles, second in Division I history, only to Oklahoma's Courtney Paris. And that's a good competition to be in.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Courtney
Paris, who her dad was somebody that played ball.
Yeah.
He played football. Wasn't somebody named Bubba Paris?
Was that her daddy?
Yeah, Bubba Paris played for the Miami Hurricanes. Bubba Paris.
That's something else. But
that's why she's big though. Hey, Mom, I want to hear what you guys say about the girl from Texas,
Madison Booker. Madison, nice, bro. I mean, just straight up nice. First of all, Texas program, the women's program, and I got to say this. This is why the coach got fired from Texas. This is why Rodney Terry got fired from Texas.
The men's coach.
Yeah, the men's coach.
That boy packing today, quick.
I'm just going to let you know. If Uno, Tiddlywinks, rolling dice, if it got Texas on it and you're not winning, they got to get you off. Because look at what the women's program is doing, water polo, softball, baseball, they got to get you off. And this women's program has been built back up to where when Jody Conrad and them were here, this is a program that can rival that, right?
Yeah.
And Texas, as their women's program, can actually win it. And Madison's a big reason why. 16.2 a game, you know what I'm saying? Second on the team in rebounding, 6 assists a game, 2.8 steals. See that?
16 a game, 6 rebounds.
Six rebounds, 2 assists.
And how many assists?
2.8. No, excuse me, 6.6 assists, 2.8 steals a game.
Oh, she's a baller.
Yeah,
She's a straight up hooper. She's a straight
SEC
up.
player of the year.
I didn't realize she averaged that many assists.
SEC player of the year. Doesn't I mean, you know, SEC conference is doing that thing. It's doing the dang thing. But yeah, so I mean, when it comes down to us talking about these women All-American, they deserve it. I wouldn't have even been mad. Like I said, Olivia Miles is right there for me. Olivia Miles and Hannah Hidalgo are the best 1-2 combination. I really want to see them in the 4. I really want to see them in the 4. Don't know that they're gonna make it, but
what you think about Power South Carolina?
Yeah, she's a dog. A dog. You hear me? A dog. She's a dog. Chloe was balling today too. Chloe killed them mugs. She was killing them. She was killing them today. Had no answer for Chloe. No answer. None.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
So go ahead, man. I was just gonna ask who y'all like in the tournament. I was gonna pull up and say who the number 1, number 2 seeds are in the brackets, but who you like to make the 4?
South Carolina gonna beat the brake shoes off everybody they play because they pissed off. They didn't get the number 1 overall seed, and Don Staley and them was like looking like, "Are you serious?
So you
gonna give it to UCLA? Okay, are you about to find out? They're about
you got South Carolina number 1 in Birmingham,
all the way.
All the way. You got Texas number 1. Well, like I said, everything started in Birmingham.
Yeah, Texas.
So
is
in the 3 bracket, Texas number 1 there. In the 2 bracket, South Carolina 1 there. Then you got UCLA and USC.
Right.
JuJu and them gonna make a run. JuJu and them gonna make a run.
So I mean, you know, UCLA beat South Carolina early in the year. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but yes, it does. I think South Carolina lacks size. Like, they have size, but they lack size. So I feel like a 6'6", 6'7" post player, they wouldn't be able to completely handle that.
Yeah.
So
that's why UCLA got them early on. That's why UCLA got them.
But see, I believe Don Staley make adjustments though. I believe she's gonna come with something to double the post or backside pause and front side the post to stop it from going down the bets and make somebody else beat them. I think that's what's gonna happen if they meet up again.
They got weapons though. UCLA got weapons.
They do. But I can't let bets beat me though. I cannot.
You know, so you know what they're gonna run is that old school 2-1-2 defense. They're gonna run that 2-1-2 on them next time they play.
I don't know.
Right in the middle, and they're gonna stop that entry pass to the post every single freaking. They're gonna front it. She's gonna have one behind her, one in front of them. They're gonna run that 2-1-2, and they're gonna tear their behind up. South Carolina's dogs.
Real quick, Tate asked a question before we go to break. So let's answer this question, you guys, concisely. Everyone's final 4 for the women. Who you got? And I'll start with you, Princess. Who you got for the Spokane 1?
I gotta look at the bracket. I got
that's UCLA, ain't it? That's UCLA. Bracket?
Yeah, that's UCLA. Who's still in it right now? It's UCLA, Richmond, Ole Miss, Baylor, Florida State, LSU, Michigan, and NC State.
That's gonna be a good one. LSU in that bracket?
Yeah.
And NC State.
And NC State.
Is South Carolina in that bracket?
No.
Nah, South Carolina won over in Birmingham.
Ooh, I like NC State too. I like NC State.
So you think NC State coming out of Spokane 1?
Say the teams one more time.
UCLA, Richmond, Ole Miss, Baylor, Florida State, LSU, Michigan, and NC State.
Baylor just lost.
That's Michigan State.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with UCLA. Baylor just lost too.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah.
In that bracket, we just go by the bracket. In that bracket, I'm taking LSU.
So
I got UCLA.
I got UCLA. So me, Princess and Sean all chose UCLA. Tate went different. He went LSU. So in Spokane 4.
Why, Jay? Why? What do I tell you?
Spokane 4. We got South Carolina, Mississippi State, Kansas State, Kentucky, Iowa, Oklahoma, South Dakota.
That's USC, not South Carolina.
I mean South California. I'm Southern Carolina.
Oh,
USC.
okay.
You got it.
Oh yeah, USC. I'm going USC.
Over South Carolina?
Wait,
they're not in the same bracket. They're not in the same bracket.
USC.
USC.
He said South Carolina. He meant USC. The other USC.
I meant USC.
University. Oh yeah. I got South Carolina, man.
You got USC. Okay, I got USC too. And who you got, Tate?
I got USC. Now I got USC. I told y'all before months ago who I compared JuJu's game to from a male perspective. Who come? Y'all remember who I said?
Kobe.
No. You remember mine?
I don't remember who you
I said Carmelo, because she can get a bucket however you want it.
You did say
however
that.
you want it.
You did say that.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, you can see that? Yes. Like Carmelo. What Carmelo do for Syracuse? He took him the distance. JuJu.
He did. He took him all the way. So we got USC, and then we have UCLA. So the two California teams, part of the four. He had LSU, so there's that. Birmingham 2. We got South Carolina, Indiana, Alabama, Maryland, West Virginia, North Carolina, Oregon, and Duke.
It don't even matter. South Carolina. Yeah, that you shouldn't even ran all them other teams off. It don't even matter. South Carolina, automatic.
All right. So and then in Birmingham 3, we have Texas, Illinois, Tennessee, Ohio State, Michigan, Notre Dame, LSU, and TCU. That's a
rough ride right there, man. That's a rough ride. Hey, man.
Michigan, Notre Dame.
Give me the Buckeye. Give me the Buckeye women, man. There you go. Give me the Buckeyes, man.
Hold your bias sign up. Hold your bias sign up. Give yourself the bias.
I can't decide, but I'm thinking Texas, OSU, or TCU.
That's a lot of choices to go to a Final Four. You picked 3 teams.
Yeah.
Come on over, Princess, to the dark side. Come on over to the Buckeye side. Come on over. We got plenty of room for the bandwagon for the Buckeyes. Come on over. Give me the Buckeyes.
I'm gonna let mine go last. I got a feeling I know who mine gonna pick. But I'm gonna say this first. Texas football, Texas basketball, both got put out by Ohio teams. So why would I stop the trend now? Yeah. Ohio State comes out that bracket.
That's what I'm talking about, Tate. That's what the facts. There you
go. Put the bias sign up for me now, though.
There you go.
Put it up. Princess, who you got?
One more time.
All right. So run it off. We got.
Hey, but Notre Dame gonna be tough though.
Texas, Illinois, Tennessee, Ohio State, Michigan, Notre Dame, Louisville, and TCU.
Oh, Tennessee, Ohio State play each other.
Oh, I ain't hate you say Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame in that bracket too.
Cooking Louisville right now. Actually, TCU cooking Louisville right now.
Yeah. But smoking them.
I'm gonna say Notre Dame.
Oh, I like that pick though.
So my heart wants Notre Dame to win. Really, honestly, because I'm in love with them two guards are just they play the game the way they play the game. Yeah. But man, Texas, man.
Here, listen to the bias.
Texas is them Texas women are really good. They only lost 3 games this year, so I don't know how I'm being biased.
Yeah, that's why they had 1 seed. That's a fair pick.
Yeah,
you a whole squad.
I don't know how I'm being biased.
Hey, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna change my pick to Notre Dame. I got G got me hyped on Ohio State. I'm gonna take that back.
My heart wants Notre Dame because, like I said, I'm in love with the guard play. But look here, man, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a break. G, walk us into a commercial real fast.
Man, thanks for rocking with us on the KnoItAllz podcast, live on YouTube on Sundays. Wherever you get your audio podcasts, Google, Spotify, and or Apple, make sure you check out the KnoItAllz podcast. If you're watching us live, we'll be right back after we pay some bills with our partners and sponsors, and you're watching the KnoItAllz live on Sunday on YouTube.
So I have a real quick question to ask you, Princess. And here it is. That was the one that I was going to because she is down here in Amarillo, Texas. Handful. I don't know if you've even got a chance to watch her play, but Aaliyah Chavez is nice.
She ain't no scrub. Really nice. She ain't no scrub.
So what do you think about her, Princess? What do you think about Aaliyah Chavez?
Let's come back to that. I'm about to watch her clips on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. I'll just, from where I sit, from what I've seen, she's been a problem since a freshman. Since That's a freshman in high school.
Where's she at?
Well, Lubbock. It's in Lubbock. She's not Amarillo. She's in Lubbock. Lubbock, Texas.
Is that Texas Tech?
It's right next to. No, she's in Lubbock. She's in high school.
She's in high school.
Oh, she's in high school. Okay.
Gatorade Player of the Year.
Yeah.
This year. And she could have been that last year. Like
facts. That is facts.
She is she JuJu, but a smaller version to me, right? Mm-hmm. A prolific scorer, had the handle, she got a strap, she could shoot that thing. You know what I'm saying? She played defense. That's another thing about Liz. She plays defense. And look, she's the number one recruit in the nation. Everybody wants her. She's hot. She's announcing her where she's gonna go to school on Tuesday. So it's a big thing.
You ain't gotta even worry about it. She going over there with Dawn Staley, bro.
It's
locked. It's locked.
I don't know
it's
that.
already. I'm telling you.
Texas has got their hooks in her right now.
Ain't happening. Get up out of here.
IL deals now, so I feel like she going to whoever going to pay her the most money.
South Carolina offered her almost $1 million in bread. It's a lock.
You ain't got more money than Texas, bro. I just want you to know.
They ain't giving her no $1 million. They ain't gonna give her no million. They ain't giving her no million.
Here's the thing. I won't argue that. I mean, South Carolina is one of her tops. Our top teams. I think South Carolina, Texas, and there's one more that she's really like leaning towards. But she's been on the Texas campus all year this year. With the success that Texas is having, it's a big program. I don't know. It to me, it's out of those programs. It's out of Texas and South Carolina.
Oh yeah, she's legit though. I'm watching her clips. She has a smooth game. She has range. She plays defense. She's kind of tall. I like her.
Yeah. I think she's next up in girls basketball. Go ahead, Tate.
No, so I was going to ask about it. I said I think, and I haven't watched clips of the girl. I'm listening to y'all. Listen to a college prospect, a high level college prospect. I think. The decision making, if the NIL money different, I'm going to Dawn Staley though. That's me.
Facts. Hey, that's what I'm trying to tell him. He ain't trying to hear it. He's blinded by the bias.
I honestly, I said it's out of Texas and South Carolina. It really is. But she's been spending a lot of time
on
Texas campus.
Man, I gotta put the black and gold standard, man. The homie in the old country, man. He said she gonna choose Texas because of the coach. Now we ain't talking about that many coaches you gonna get chose over Dawn Staley. But you know what, Big G? You know what, Big G? He don't like Mike Tomlin either.
No, wait. You can't put him in old country because it's the relationship. That's what he's talking about. They're the relationship between. I don't know what it is, but I remember seeing it on X the other day. That there's a relationship between Aaliyah and the Texas coach. So I don't know. It could be he's not, if there's a relationship.
If you had to choose between Bill Belichick and Schottenheimer, who you choosing?
If I had a relationship with Schottenheimer, it might be Schotty.
I'm going with Bill Belichick every day, all day, twice on Tuesdays and Mondays, because I'm going to the Hall of Fame going to play for Bill Belichick.
Tate. Let me ask you a question. If you have a relationship with I asked Princeton too. Princeton to both of y'all. If you got a relationship with a coach, doesn't that beat out the coach that you don't have a relationship with?
For sure.
Yeah.
For me,
I can see that. I mean, I definitely can't disagree with it. But I'm also looking at the coach's resume. Like Like what program is doing what consistently? What program is sending players to the league consistently? All that kind of stuff. I got to look at that too. And I think I could develop a good relationship with Dawn Staley. I believe in her as a coach, as a former player, as a Hall of Famer, all that. So that resume is way bigger.
Yeah.
I don't even know who Texas coach is.
Yeah.
Claude, man, you love it. You love it, bro. You love it. I ain't even gonna say nothing, man.
He don't even care.
He just want to go. He want to go to.
He's a hater. He needs his daily fix, bro. He got to get three contacts with the Matrix every day, or he just don't feel right.
It don't feel right.
He's a hater.
Hey, we got to get a couple more hundred to get to the 1,000. So you know how on the pump your brakes and homies on the Steel Curtain Network, Claude paid him super chat to say that dumb stuff. You have to pay to get your dumb stuff up here too, Claude.
Yeah, help us on the way, Claude. Help us on the way over here. Help us on the way. We're gonna be able to satisfy you on Sunday.
So let's look at this, man. The men's tournament right now. Auburn won, right? So it's Auburn versus Michigan. In the next, right? So
Michigan could get them boys.
Yeah, for sure.
They can.
They can get them. They can get them.
Coaching is nuts. They have great coaching. So.
Facts.
Well, I mean, it's some 2 7-footers, man. And then the guard studied up and had 20.
Go. I call them Golden Wolf.
Yeah.
One is gold and one is wolf. That wolf, I like wolf game a lot, man.
They'll wear you out. They'll wear you. Michigan bigs are nice.
Hey, B Dirt running through the jungle. You still in Vegas, man? Watching the first weekend of March Madness. You know, B Dirt get out of here so he can go put his money on the table.
That's facts. Quick.
So you got Texas Tech versus Arkansas in the 16 already.
Oh, Arkansas?
Arkansas gonna blow them boys out.
Man,
Arkansas is a 10 seed.
John Calipari ain't losing no more games till he get to the final way to the Final Four.
You haven't
losing no more games.
You haven't seen Texas Tech play.
Bro, listen, the reason you don't know about Arkansas is because they was hurt all year. They just got help.
They was.
And their guards is some dogs.
They are.
They some dogs, man.
But Texas Tech got some dogs.
Yeah, that one dude, Boogie Scans or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude a beast.
Yeah. He's a hooper.
Yeah, what do you think? Hooper. Talk to me, Princess. What you think about that game? Texas Tech, Arkansas.
I can't even speak much on it. I really haven't been watching
the men's tournament
much.
Yeah, the men's tournament. I'm just gonna
Arkansas beat Kansas the first game, and they beat St. John's the second game. So that lets you know about them right there. Kansas, St. John, back to back.
They ready. They ready. They ready. They ready.
And to me, Texas Tech is the lesser of those 2-3 teams right now.
Facts. Shout out to Tyler Eulis. Lima, Ohio, over there on the bench with Coach Calipari, man. Kentucky great.
He is, yeah.
Tyler Eulis, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you.
And then you got Houston and Purdue. Houston is gonna take Purdue to the woodshed, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Purdue
woodshed.
Bet corner time.
No, I got to give you credit, man, because I had BYU using in the first round. They done won 2 games too.
Yeah,
they almost gave away against Wisconsin last night.
They almost did, but BYU got the oldest player in the tournament. That boy 26.
Bet 10 minutes corner time. It's a 5-point game or less.
5-point game or less.
5-point games or less. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I bet.
You cooked. You ain't watched Purdue. You ain't got no respect for the Big Ten. That's a 5-point game or less. I got respect, but Houston is a really, really good team, bro. Just give me my corner time after, dog.
A really, really good team, bro. And they play defense. And they shoot that thing, man. I'm just telling you.
Go stand in the corner now.
Yeah. So I'm liking it. I'm liking it right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gonzaga was close. They were within 5.
They had them. Gonzaga had them. Yeah, they had them. Gonzaga had them boys.
Against A&M? I mean, Texas Tech?
Yeah.
Duke played Baylor today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Duke put hands on Baylor. BTA all day.
Facts. That's facts. That's all facts. That's beat down. It ain't close.
I mean, it was a violent loss. It was a violent loss. They took it, 89-66?
They beat the living hell out of them. They beat the living
It
hell out of them.
really could have been worse than that.
Yeah.
So wait, who Duke play next?
Let me see. Who won at Arizona and Oregon?
They play tonight. They play tonight.
Right. Yeah, they play at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, that's who they got. That's who they got, and that's it's gonna be a.
That's
test.
gonna be Arizona, I think.
It's gonna be a test. It's gonna be a test. So who do we got? Let's talk. So we've already said Houston. Me and Prince has already said Houston out of the Midwest. So we got Houston, Purdue, and we don't know. It looked like it's gonna be Kentucky out of that one. So it's gonna be Houston, Purdue.
Well, Kentucky up 9 right now with 11 minutes left. So
yeah.
Well, they just went up 12, hit a 3.
Yeah, Kentucky versus Tennessee.
Tennessee coming up out of that bracket, dog.
So
Tennessee coming up out of that bracket.
Yeah, Tennessee.
I got Tennessee. I got Tennessee in my Final Four.
Tennessee coming up out of that bracket. I picked them boys from the rip.
So I got Tennessee beating Houston.
Yeah. Tennessee got a dog point guard, about 4-5 bigs, and 2 dudes that if once they cross half court, they wide open.
Well,
the all-time leading 3-point shooter at Tennessee is on the squad right now. Last game, he hit like 7 threes. He was out there killing them.
The thing about Tennessee, you have to realize, Tennessee and Houston are almost similar flames because they play good defense, really good defense. And I love Penders for that. Penders is an old Texas coach, right? And he's always been, a defensive-minded coach. I love him for that. And
what Penders got to do with it?
He's the coach of Tennessee.
No, he's not. No, he's not the coach of Tennessee.
Okay.
Rick Barnes the coach of Tennessee, ain't he?
He's a dog.
Rick Barnes, excuse me. Tom Penders.
Yeah, okay. You said Penders.
Rick Barnes is still an old Texas coach.
I know a lot, know it all. That's why I told you.
He's still an old Texas coach. Still a Texas coach, but they play defense nevertheless. So when I look at it, and I'm talking about Kelvin Sampson,
he gonna get out coached.
I lean to Kelvin. You know
I ain't gonna say Kelvin Sampson. Kelvin Sampson's a great coach.
I lean to Kelvin,
but so is Rick Barnes. I just think Tennessee is I ain't gonna say better than Houston, but I think they wings is bigger and stronger and can defend.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna defend a little better.
So from the South region, let's go ahead and do this. So our Final Fours. So you pick Tennessee. You guys pick Tennessee.
I got Tennessee going out the Midwest.
Okay. So East, we still got Duke coming out of that one. We got Duke, Baylor. Yeah. Duke already beat Baylor. So we got Duke, Arizona, Oregon, BYU, Bama, St. Mary's. Who we got coming out of there? We got it's still Duke. Everybody still agrees.
I'm going with Duke. Mm-hmm.
We're going with Duke.
Alabama gonna give them hell though.
I already picked Alabama in my Final Four. I got Alabama.
Yeah. Alabama gonna give Duke hell.
All right. So and did we all say Auburn? They came out of the South?
No.
Auburn, Michigan. Auburn's playing Michigan. Let's see.
Ain't Michigan State in that bracket?
They are. Michigan State.
Michigan State is going to the Final Four, dog.
Oh, wow.
Michigan State. Listen, Jay Richardson is a dog. 55 for Michigan. That boy out there looking like Jason Richardson. He's a dog.
He's an animal.
He's a dog.
He's an animal.
Yeah.
He's an animal. He
ain't number 55 though. He's number 11.
He's 55.
But Jay's 11. But they got a dude 55 that's a wing.
You talking about another guy? Okay.
Yeah, no,
he's a dog. He's a dog.
55 is an animal. 55.
He's a dog.
So again, we got it all. We have it down. I just want to ask Princess before we get to another commercial break and we lose her as a guest. There's a couple of things that I want to ask you. As a basketball player that played on the female side of things, number one, because now there's this hype surrounding women's basketball, and do you feel the hype? Do you feel the excitement more so than you when you were in school at all?
For sure. I think if we would have had Instagram and like video clips like they do nowadays, and a bunch of stories would have been different than it is now. Like I look at a lot of these players, the clips that they post, I'm like, we've been doing this. Everybody like, oh, girls do this. We've been doing this. We just didn't have the platform for y'all to see.
Right.
But I like that it's turning up, finally getting some recognition.
I like it. I mean, I think when I look at what's happening in women's basketball, it's a lot of interest, and I think that there are a lot of polarizing players that are bringing interest to the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking. I heard the conversation about Caitlin Clark. When I first came into the session today, I keep promising you guys are gonna get behind the scenes. I promise you we are. I'm working on it because this behind the scenes conversation be really good. Caitlin Clark, how do you feel about Caitlin Clark as a player, and where do you see her career ending up?
Caitlin Clark is a great player. I feel like a lot of players in the league have tried to prove to everyone else that y'all gassing her up, but we've been like that. But I think she's a great player. I think that she's going to have longevity in the league as long as she doesn't get injured, just because of who she is and how dynamic her game is. So I feel like she'll be in the league for a long time. She'll end up being one of the legends.
Yeah, I like that. You said legends, and I'm glad that, because that's my last segue. So I know that you.
What we was talking about backstage also was comparing her and JuJu and who was better.
Yeah, I'm picking JuJu. I'm picking JuJu. JuJu is bigger. JuJu is, to me, more efficient than Caitlin Clark, and I feel like she's a matchup. She makes matchup either even or difficult for players.
Nightmare. She's a matchup nightmare.
So that's that mellow game. Inside, outside, pull up, 3-pointer, everywhere you want to go.
My transition we were talking about legends. Who would be your GOAT? If we're talking about women's basketball, who's your GOAT? Like who would you say, oh, this is the one?
Don't blow this, Princess. Don't blow this. Don't blow this. There's a lot of pressure. Don't you blow this.
I like Maya Moore and Simone Augustus.
I could see Maya Moore. Why not Cheryl Miller?
I didn't really.
She ain't see her. That's the only reason.
Yeah, as far as to who I know, like I really didn't see her game, but I already know that she was like getting buckets. Like I already know about her, but as far as from what I've seen, like who I tried to model my game by female wise was Simone Augustus. So
love it.
Candace Parker? Candace Parker?
Candace Parker's cool, but she cool, but she don't give me like the greatest of all time.
Yeah, I feel you.
So Maya Moore better than Candace Parker? Right.
They both are legends, but you really didn't get to see much of Maya Moore as much as you did Candace. So I mean, you could say that Candace Parker is this, but Maya Moore played for like 4 or 5 years before she said forget it.
Yeah, facts. That is facts.
Maya Moore was nice too. She was nice. So point shot, something that you would leave girls who are playing basketball in today's climate. What would you tell them? What would you say? Hey, if you had a chance to talk to, a hooper who is starting in her freshman year of high school, what would you tell her to do, and how would you tell her to go about preparing herself to play college basketball on Division I level?
Be a dog, emotionally, like mentally and physically, like be a dog. I feel like in college as an athlete, like you go from being this player on your high school team to being just a part of the team in college. Even though you feel like you should be out there, like you just gotta really stay strong mentally and stay focused on working hard for yourself.
Okay, so you said here's one thing I want to bring back up because I can't let this go. You were talking about when you went to Old Dominion, and how you felt like you needed to be on the floor. Penny said something about he said this on social media. If you're not getting minutes, it's because you're not spending the time in the gym or watching the film. So how true? Hold on, man. I'm asking Princess this question. How true is that from college athlete point of view? And then if you're not the coach's quote unquote darling, how can you get yourself back on the map? Is it all about the transfer portal, or is it all about kind of reinventing your game?
It's about everything. It's about being an advocate for yourself. It's about like I said, like continuously working hard. It's about putting yourself in a situation for you to succeed. Like I feel like a lot of people are going to, I feel like I'm this good player. Let me go to South Carolina. You sit on the bench for 3 years. Like, yeah, you at South Carolina, but you're not getting the playing time that you would have got if you would have went somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. Championships are definitely important, but you gotta be in a situation that's better for you. Not worrying about how it looks to the outside world.
And that was backstage too, because she said, or maybe that's when we first started. She says a lot of politics involved in collegiate athletics.
Facts.
So you get a new coach, and you're really good. You're a really good recruit. But then that new coach, if he come or she come, they didn't recruit you.
Right.
That was my situation.
Okay.
You're not their guy. You know what I'm saying? And because you're not their guy, they're looking at going to do something different. You guys have any other questions before we let Princess go?
Nope. Princess, thank you for coming on the show. We really appreciate you, man. Gave us a good insight about what's going on, and make sure you shout out your podcast.
This is an amazing.
That's what I was gonna say.
Actually, I do music. My name is real name Princess with a Y, not an I, and I also have a YouTube channel, 620 TV, 6IX20 TV.
Tell us about the podcast you used to do. That was a really good podcast. It was called. Let me see if I remember. It was called like Female Your Territory.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah, we touched bases on sports. We touched bases on how to adjust after college when you're not playing the sport again. Man,
it's not unfamiliar. It's unfemale your.
Unfamiliar.
That's nice. That was a really nice. That was a really nice name. Yeah. I like that.
We had a good thing going. We had a good thing going for sure.
Well, we'll definitely check out your YouTube. That's the number IX20 TV. So make sure you go and check that out. I'm gonna definitely go hit you with a follow. That's gonna happen. I really appreciate you giving us your time. You did not have to do that. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming out. You guys have any other questions?
Nah, maybe you were joining us, man, one more time before the women's tournament, like the Final Four.
I would love anytime.
Yes, we need that. All right, you guys, we're gonna go to another commercial break. Princess, we will see you later. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, definitely.
Yeah. Thanks for rocking with us again on the KnoItAllz podcast, live on Sunday on YouTube. We'll be right back after we pay some bills, quick commercial pause, and rock with the KnoItAllz on Sunday. And make sure you share with a friend, to a friend. We're almost to 1K, but we need you. So thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And we'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
And we are back. We back. Look, man, talk to me, you guys. I need to know something. And I need to ask this question. What is going on with this Aaron Rodgers stuff? I mean, we're here, and I'm gonna start with Tate because I know Tate's gonna give me just it unadulterated before G goes on, because G is gonna go on a rant. But Tate's gonna give me the unadulterated truth here, man. Why is it that Pittsburgh is leaning towards Aaron Rodgers, and what is it that it's the allure here? Talk to me about that.
I think if the Steelers think, and I'm not saying that I disagree. Let me put it out there. I don't want Aaron Rodgers, but I mean, at this point, I'll take him for 1 year and decent money. I think $25 million is decent money for Aaron Rodgers for 1 year. Because he's a pure passer. I believe in Russ too. If he was to come back for cheaper, I'd probably roll with Russ. But Aaron Rodgers from the pocket, we've seen Aaron Rodgers. We haven't seen it since he hurt his Achilles. He came on a little bit better last year towards the end of the season, and I think he's gonna be healthier. So I mean, I just don't like the waiting game Pittsburgh is allowing him to play. You know what I mean? That's part I don't like. I could just very easily roll with Mason Rudolph and maybe bring another guy in to compete with him. I mean, you know, that's another guy, like a trade for somebody's backup or something like that, and roll this year with him, and maybe try and move back and draft Jalen Milroe in the second or third round and something like that, and have that guy. And then if you do that in the second or third round pick, you still can draft a guy next year. Now you got two young guys competing for the spot. So I like that train of thought. I'm not with Pittsburgh being – I mean, we talked about it Friday, I believe. Mike Tomlin wants volunteers, not hostages, but he never said we won't be a hostage, because that's what they are right now. They hostages. So I don't really like it, but hopefully it'll play itself out in the next 2-3 days, and we'll know what direction we're going to go in.
Big G, go ahead, man. The floor is yours. I know you're ready.
Man, I want to crash out, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just trying to hold my peace right now, because it's not the fact that Aaron Rodgers can't play, because his 2024 season was actually better than his 2022 season. Go look at stats up. He didn't play in 2023. His stats in 2024 was better than 2022. And 2021, he was the MVP of the NFL, right? It's all the extra stuff that goes along with Aaron Rodgers. That's what I'm not going to be able to deal with. Aaron Rodgers is going to throw DK under the bus. He's going to throw GP under the bus. He's going to throw Mike Tomlin on the bus. He's going to throw Omar Khan under the bus. He's going to throw Art Rooney II under the bus. He's going to throw everybody who you can think of up underneath the bus. And I'm telling you right now, Aaron Rodgers ain't going to make it through a whole season in Pittsburgh without somebody crashing out on him. Cam Hayward going to beat the hell out of him. I mean, somebody going to catch him in that locker room, and they're going to be ski-skirted up with some black Air Force Ones, and it's going to get ugly, bro. So, that's why I'm like,
one entity?
They go, listen, wait, I'm holding my peace right now. Just watch me on all the different podcast networks I'm on, because I'm telling you, when Rodgers,
I almost saw you reach over for it.
I can't do it yet. I can't do it yet. But I trust and believe that I'm going to be ready for the crash out and ready for all the different things to go on as soon as they sign him. Because I'm telling you, he's not going to make it through a whole season. The only way he would make it through a whole season in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, is if Pittsburgh wins 10-plus games, fights for the division, and wins a playoff game. If he does that, the Steelers will be like, all right, we thank you for your services. You got us through for 1 year. But I'm with stop putting a Band-Aid on a broken dam. Tear it down. Let's get the quarterback that we need. Don't wait till 2026. Get your guy now in 2025. And let's move forward as far as an organization, because mediocrity will tear your franchise apart.
That's what you're settling for, Big G. If you draft a quarterback in 2025, you're settling for mediocrity. When it's 5 or 6 number one first round picks coming out next year.
Yeah, but I'm saying
you trying to take a third round guy at pick 21. That's more Kenny Pickett stuff.
I'm saying first round guy. I don't think any of the guys that I think take me and you got a difference of opinion. Jackson Dart's a first-round NFL quarterback. Trust and believe. Watch the film. I'm telling you right now, he is. Right? But I think that they've been mediocre. They've had mediocrity for 5 years. They've been 10-7, 9-8, 11-6 since Ben walked out the building in 2021. And right now, it's deteriorating our franchise. Now, some of the guys that was in their prime, like the Cam Hayward, like the TJ Watt, like the Minka, now they're old, long in the tooth dudes, right? So, and they're still there because they're still reaching and grasping for a championship. I'm saying, listen, man, let's tear it down. Let's get our quarterback and continue to build the roster around the 53-man around him,
which is
trying to keep kicking the can. I'm not waiting for 26. I'm not waiting for 27. Get the guy now.
Well,
but if they drafted the guy now, he's not going to play if they sign Aaron Rodgers. Not going to play.
That's why I don't want Rodgers.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't want him. I personally don't want him.
So Black and Gold Standard said Mike Tomlin's about to give up control of the offensive side of the ball, or about to get fired. Compliments of Aaron Rodgers if you get him. It's interesting. Another one of y'all ex-coaches, OC Todd Haley, is weighing in saying, basically y'all hadn't had success since he left, and saying Aaron Rodgers is the best bet and the best way forward. How do you guys feel about that?
I agree with Todd Haley because it's a competent, capable quarterback who can use the receivers, who can pass. Ain't going to be Russ rolling out, holding onto the ball too long. Aaron Rodgers gets rid of that thing. Like he's 6th in the league in release rate as far as getting the ball out. And Russ was like 28, 29. Russ holding it back there, taking sacks. The offense just going to flow better with 4-time former MVP who played better in 24 than he played in 22, right? You said Big G?
Yep. Yeah,
he played better last year with the Jets than he played his last year in Green Bay.
But Todd Haley need to shut the hell up because he's trash. Todd Haley need to shut the hell up.
He just trying to get a job. I believe what Arthur Smith can do. So I mean, the line play well. You got Aaron Rodgers. You already got 2 running backs. You're gonna get a third. You got Pickens. You got DK. You got Freiermuth. You got Washington and the big dude, the Parham they just signed. They got pieces and weapons, man. Aaron Rodgers can work all that. As far as who's left, I said last week I'd have took James Winston over Aaron Rodgers just because he's a gunslinger. I said I would have taken him Big G. He had his best years with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Threw for 5,000 yards, 30 TDs, 30 interceptions. But he can sling that thing.
He throwing picks, picks.
Yeah, and that's why they didn't sign him. I mean, Aaron Rodgers don't throw picks, not a lot.
No, he ain't throwing no picks.
Yeah. So, here's my before I get to my blitz questions, and then we move on because baseball and basketball is still around the corner. Here's the deal. So, say y'all don't go with Aaron Rodgers, right? Mm-hmm. Say this Aaron Rodgers thing passes over, and Aaron Rodgers for some reason signs with somebody else, right? We already know that.
Who else? Who was left?
the Batcave.
Yeah,
right.
The Batcave.
Right.
The Batcave.
Ain't nobody left. James went to the Giants.
James went to the Giants. But just say that Aaron's not, Aaron doesn't come to the Steelers. And Mason's your quarterback. And we've talked about this before. Do you trade up for Shedeur at all? Because Shedeur is going to fall. Shedeur is going to fall. It's a setup for Shedeur to fall. Right? No. There's only one person who's going to take a quarterback, and that's Cleveland. Right? Shedeur is going to fall. No. If he gets to 12, do y'all make that trade with the Cowboys? You call the Cowboys and say, "Hey, we want to trade up and take Shedeur."
We call the Cowboys and say, "Hey, Jerry, F you." That's what we do.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
If the only way I take Shedeur is if he dropped 221. That's the only way.
That's facts.
So
that's facts.
You don't feel like Shedeur is worth coming up to get?
No.
Obviously, if teams pass the ball and the first 10 picks, quarterback needy teams, a lot of them probably, if they pass them by, why we want to come up to 12 to get a guy that all the team pass?
Who's a quarterback needy team at this point?
Everybody.
The Giants, the Raiders.
The Giants don't need a quarterback.
When they signed Jameis is a bridge. Geno is a bridge. They need young quarterbacks. The Saints,
Tennessee, Cleveland, the Giants, the Saints. Geno's a bridge in LA. That's
so you think
bridge.
the Giants?
The Browns?
Yeah.
You think the Giants will still draft Shador or Cam?
Why would they not?
Okay.
Yeah, they need a
I mean,
quarterback.
if he like that, the young Jameis 31 years old. Shador, what, 21, 22?
Yeah.
And if you believe in him, you still take him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's to the blitz questions, man. We talked about Jackson Dart today, and G, I'm gonna start with you. We talked about Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart, is he equal to or equivalent to the quarterback in Denver? What's his name?
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Is he equal to or equivalent to?
They're the exact same player. When you go back and watch the film and the tape of Bo Nix, and go back and watch the film and the tape of Jackson Dart, and you got to understand, Jackson Dart was supposed to have season-ending surgery after week 3 in last year's college football season, and he still played admirably on one leg. Okay, he was hurt, and he was hurt bad, but he pushed through and he toughened out. That's why he missed some games and he missed some snaps. And certain situations, like against Kentucky, when he was trying to press, his leg was jacked up. Mm-hmm. So go back and look at his stats. Look at his completion percentage. Look at his yards per completion percentage. Look at his touchdown to completion percentage rate. His stuff's better than Bo Nix. Jackson Dart is worth, to me, a first round. Maybe not at 21, but you could trade back and still get Jackson Dart.
Okay, Tate, let me ask you this question. You ready? Will four quarterbacks go in this year's NFL draft in the first round?
I'm gonna say no.
All right,
no, Tyler Shuff gonna fall short. He probably go early in the second, and that's when his market's super elevated. I mean, you know what I mean? So you got Cam, who's worthy first first overall pick this year. Not that he's better than the guys last year. You got, and I could pull some tape last year if I go back and look. Coming out draft time last year, Big G was saying Bo Nix was trash. Let's not forget that. Now he comparing the guy who we want to get to Bo Nix. So trash was seen somewhere in that. I know it was because I heard it. But I'm going to say the 3 guys go. Jackson Dart, somebody will take a shot at him, but that 4th QB ain't going.
I like it. You got Bo Nix confused with Caleb Williams. Trash.
No,
but Caleb not trash. When you look at his threw for 3,600 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. You keep sticking with that. You gonna look like C.J. Stroud with that tape some years back.
I'm rolling with Jaden Daniels as the cream of the crop in that quarterback class.
So Big G, I have another question about another Sanders. If Shiloh Sanders runs a 4.40 at his pro day, would he get drafted, or do you think that he'll be a undrafted free agent?
First of all, Shiloh Sanders ain't running no 4.44. Shiloh Sanders gonna run about a 4.51, 4.52, and hell no, he shouldn't get drafted. The only reason why he gonna get drafted is because his daddy is Deion Sanders. He's not an NFL safety. I've been saying all along he need to bulk up and try to play linebacker because he's gonna get killed in the NFL. You're gonna take a safety and put him on a slot corner? No way. It's a wasted draft pick if he's 6 or 7. Because he's not running no 4.44. He ain't doing it.
So you don't believe that he's gonna run a 4.4?
No. He's a 4.52, 4.53 dude, and that's normally you can't drop your 40 speed like that in that short of a time period. I don't care who you train with. That's hard to do, to drop your 40 speed like that. So he's going to come in and he might register a 4.50. Right. Okay. All right. But he ain't running no 4.49, 4.48. Heck no. Heck no, he ain't doing it. If not, they cheating the clock. They cheating it. There ain't no way in the world he ran that fast.
All right. Real quick comments. Tim said, you call everyone trash. Which NFL team you playing on? LOL. And
I was close, Tim. Just don't forget that, Tim. How close was you?
Rob Lightfoot said, if we get Aaron, we need Omarion Hampton first or Trey Henderson. That's
facts. Rob Lightfoot, I'm down with that. That's fact. We need a running back if we get Rodgers. That's why we need to trade back. That's facts.
S. Dresden said, Shiloh is an older safety that you can't play in the slot.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, he can. I mean, he could be a 7th round dart throw. But he gonna fall just like his brother.
All right, two more blitz questions and then we'll get off of this. Tate, I gotta ask you, brother. I gotta ask you. Big G has this bet out that said at least 10 running backs will go before pick 66, right?
No. At 66. After 67, I'm cooked.
Okay. So let me ask you: are there 12 running backs in this draft that's worthy of picking? Did you feel that's gonna go in this draft? At least 12.
There's 20.
Facts. What is you talking about?
So you say that there's 20 running backs that you think that will go in this draft?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
So on that clause, he's very aware of his
Claude.
bet.
Pick 66, Claude, was the bet. Don't be trying to move Claude, I get accused for moving the goalposts. We ain't moving the goalposts. I got the wonderful thing about videotape and about YouTube, you can rewind the tape. It's pick 66, dog. Don't try it. Don't try it.
Tim said, close only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. I was too busy getting shot at and defending your dreams, but I don't call any pro trash. I get it, Tim. I understand. I say this to Big G all the time. They're the top 1% of the sport, so they're not trash. They're just not as good as everybody else. So but Big G, that's his claim to fame. Trash is his thing. I love it. It makes me laugh.
That's why I always tell me he uses it too loosely sometimes.
Yeah.
He just throw it out there and then minimize it with everything else you say.
Forever.
Like Caleb Williams is not trash. Jaden Daniels might be the better of the two, but Caleb Williams not trash. And he proved it.
Jaden Daniels better than him. Michael Penix better than him. And J.J. McCarthy going to prove he better than him too. And Bo Nix done already showed you. He done already showed you.
Bo Nix had a better team and a better offensive play call. You wait till Ben Johnson starts scheming up stuff for him. They invested in the offensive line.
Ben Johnson looked old. He looked old, so he down there doing what he's supposed to.
We're going to see.
That boy look like he aged 2 years. So last question is going to be to both of y'all. Cam Scatterboo. They got Cam Scatterboo going, in the first 2 rounds of this draft. Just are you buying or selling? Is Cam going to be a good pro or no? And I'll start with you, Tate, and tell me why. Why do you think he's going to be a good pro or no?
He's gonna be a good pro, but he ain't going the first 2 rounds. He's gonna probably go in round 3. I mean, maybe 4 at the latest. But he's gonna be a good pro because he's a power runner. He has good vision, running in between the tackles, and he's versatile. He can catch out the backfield. We seen in the game against Texas, he can throw for a running back, some trick plays in there and stuff like that. And I think he's gonna be a good running back.
Yeah. So G, what do you think?
He's all freaking hype, dog. Why do you think he didn't run at the combine? Because he gonna run like a 4.67, 4.68, something real slow. And the NFL, you're gonna get punished. Now keep in mind, it's easy almost to get 1,000 yards in the NFL now. That's 58 yards a game. So if he goes to a trash team that don't have no running backs in the rotation, yeah, he could get like 850, 900 yards, but that's not going to last. The conversation should not be anywhere to be in the top 10 running backs of this draft. He should not be nowhere close to the top 10 running backs.
I don't like
nowhere close.
I don't like it. I don't like him at all. I think Cam, you got defensive tackles running 4.6s, and as a running back, him trying to run a 4.6 is counterproductive. You know,
and he's ceilinged out, Mod. He's ceilinged out. Listen. I'm not going to accuse nobody, but he looking like he done did some of that little, the little side thing and all, because he's unnaturally built.
Yeah,
he doesn't look. He looks like something's going on. He's unnatural, and I'm not accusing him. So don't get me wrong, but you could tell he's ceilinged out. He's not going to get any better. You're not going to see his body change, and no, that's not going to happen. And that's not going to work at the NFL, bro. He's worse than Peyton Hill as black and gold standard. He's not as good as Peyton Hillis. No way.
Peyton Hill play fullback. I think he'll be okay. He's got to be in the right system. I mean, that boy back that they got let Gainwell go come to the Steelers for, Shipley from Clemson. He gonna be a good quality backup. Now maybe that's what Cam Scatterboo is. But he's not just going to be trash.
He's not Shipley. He's not even close to being Shipley.
Shipley for
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is he got a job as a backup running back.
Okay, I'll give you that. All right, so baseball, basketball. Which one y'all want to go to first?
Break first.
All right. Well, let's hit a break. You guys, we're gonna go ahead, take a break. G, walk us to a break.
Man, listen, y'all rocking with us on the KnoItAllz. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe to the KnoItAllz Sunday. Help us get to 1K subs. We are vastly approaching it, and we appreciate it. Y'all, we got to pay some bills, get a word from our sponsors and partners, and we'll be right back with the KnoItAllz podcast.
And we are back. Which one? You say you want to go with basketball or baseball first?
It don't matter. Run it.
No matter.
Yeah. Well, so if we're looking at the Eastern Conference, your Cleveland Cavaliers are still 57-14. Boston Celtics are 51-19. Knicks are 44-26. Pacers are 41-29. Bucks are 40-30. Pistons are 40-32, playing some good basketball. The Hawks are 34-36. The Magic are 33-38. In the Western Conference, you have the Thunder 58-12. Yeah, the Rockets 46-25. The Nugs are 44-27. Lakers are 43-27 in fourth place. The Grizzlies are 43-28. The Warriors 41-30. Steph is hurt there. He should be back here pretty quick. The Clippers are 40-30. Timberwolves are 41-31, and the Kings 35-35. What are we looking at, man? This NBA season is starting to come to a close. How are we feeling about it, Tate? How are we feeling right now?
The Cavs on a 4-game losing streak. This first time all year. They're not playing good defensively. I think they played like 3 games in 4 nights on a West Coast road trip. They played Utah earlier today. Did they win today? I didn't even.
They won 120 to 91.
Yeah, they won.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't even looking. I was watching March Madness. I forgot that game came on at 3 o'clock, 3:30. But yeah, so they won today. They snapped that. But yeah, I think they've been being exposed as far as the toughness. Like teams been getting physical with them, been pressing them, been kind of trying to get physical down low on the boards. They just got to step up and get tougher. Donovan Mitchell has taken a lot of the blame. He hasn't played well during that losing streak. I don't know what he did today against Utah, his old team. But yeah, I think they're going to be okay. I still think it's between them and Boston. I don't know who Claude's basketball team is. I'm not going to remember Philly, so I'm not even listening to him. But I think it's but anyway.
Oh, wait till it's my turn, Claude. I got something for you. I can't find my sign, but I got something for you, Claude. I got something for you.
But yeah, I think it's between the Cavs and Celtics in the East. The Knicks and the Bucks and the Pacers and the Pistons, they all like on the same tier, so they can compete against each other. But when any of them run into Boston or Cleveland to go to the conference finals, they're gonna lose. In the West.
So wait a minute.
Right.
To answer your question, Donovan Mitchell, 16 points today. It was an even scoring. It was an even scoring tonight.
How many shots he take?
I'm not seeing that. But he had 16. Jared Allen was the leading scorer with 18. Evan Mobley had 11, and Darius Garland had 12. DeAndre Hunter had 15, and Ty Jerome had 12.
It's so balanced effort because they probably was up, and you said they won by almost 30, right? 120 to 90 or something?
91, yeah.
Yeah, so they probably took players out in the fourth quarter and stuff, so that's understandable. But, yeah, man, but Donovan Mitchell hadn't been playing well. He scored 7 or 9 points the game against Phoenix the other night. Friday night. Yeah, so, good to see them back winning again. I think they got one more game on the road. They go up to Portland tomorrow or Tuesday, and they get to come back home because March Madness has been held in Cleveland, the first round. So we'll see what happens when they get back home. Like I said, I got complete confidence in them. Not really worried about it at this point, but they need to, turn it around and get back to the winning ways before the end of the season.
Yeah, and you said something about the West. Go ahead. You were saying something about the West.
OKC is the team to beat, obviously. Then I think it's wide open after that, man. I called it earlier. They was one of my favorites. They looked bad all season, but they had a lot of injuries too. But the Timberwolves, Ant-Man and the rest of the boys, they about to make a run. Steph and the Golden State are looking good. I think they're going to make the playoffs. Pay going to owe some corner time off that because he said the Jimmy Butler deal wasn't going to mean nothing.
Sure did.
So Pay getting back in the corner for that. But yeah, man. So
the Rockets have won 9 in a row.
He was talking cash to me about Houston. He was talking cash to me about Houston. I told him Houston is one of the best young teams in the NBA. He was talking crazy.
They are, but I still think they gotta go through that experience though. So I don't. I had them maybe winning the first round, but I don't have them going past the first round.
Yeah,
they're a good team.
The Nuggets, Lakers, and the Grizzlies are all experienced basketball teams. So they're gonna have to get with it. Finish out, Tate.
That's it, man. So. OKC and Minnesota, my picks in the West to make to the conference final. However that line up. I mean, the Lakers could make it and Denver could make it. I agree with you there, but I'm just picking. I like what Minnesota has as far as dog mentality in them. With Ant, Julius Randle, Terrence Shannon, they just got some go getters, go at you getters.
Facts.
Yeah, I love it. G, what you have about the basketball? What's happening in basketball right now? Because you said you had something for Clark. Go ahead.
Yeah, for all the matrix generals and captains and leaders and lieutenant governors all over there, how this looking right about now? How that's looking? Shea over Luka. How that's looking? Shea about to win the MVP of the NBA, y'all. He's about to win the MVP of the freaking NBA, and I told you he was going to do it. Y'all was out. Luka, get Luka out of here. Shea is the best player in the NBA.
Luka's actually lost some weight, though, man. He trimmed up.
I don't give a damn. He could drop 50 more. He ain't got nothing for Shea. Nothing. Now I'm going to be honest now. Be honest now. The Joker's a dog. The Joker's a dog. I ain't tripping about the Joker. The Joker's a dog. But Shea, I tried to tell you. Tate said I was just before my time on it. He said, I seen it. Shea's a killer. So Claude, are you talking about this and that? Tim, you get out. I tried to tell you he about to win the MVP. How many MVPs Luka got? How many MVPs? None.
Hey,
Stop it.
Tim Lyons said sometimes a squirrel finds a nut. One of his takes finally comes true.
Well, he might be the blindest damn squirrel that's ever existed in humanity because he ain't never right. He ain't never right.
This the first year Shea is better than Luka. But Luka been balls. He's been integrated into the Lakers lineup, though.
Oh yeah, and he's lost a lot of weight. He's lost some
weight. I think he's playing with a renewed kind of sense of urgency, just playing for the Lakers and seeing how LeBron conducts business and stuff like that. I mean, so the Lakers gonna be a tough out. I would love to see them run into OKC Because if I remember correctly, Luka put Shea out last year in the playoffs. I don't care who won no MVP. Luka put that boy out.
He sure did. He sure did. But get Luka out of here. Get him out of here. Now y'all trash and this that. I hear you, but I tried to tell. I remember when this whole conversation jumped off. It was me, Tate, and Relly Hall on That's Rather Cavaliers, and I told Relly because me and Relly started arguing, and I said, Relly, Shea's better than Luka. And he no, because everybody was on Luka's bandwagon. Because I told you the NBA has a narrative. They're going to promote their superstar, of course, but when it's now showing, and you listen, there's an old adage. The cream rises to the top. So the cream has risen to the top, and it's Shea over Luka. Shea over Luka.
This is a big pause, but I mean Shea better right now this year. He ain't gonna stay better than him though. He not. Right. Luka gonna come back. Luka probably younger, the same age as Shea.
I think
right
Luka
is better than him.
They the same age. 20. They're both 26.
He better than him right now. That's all that matters. Right now, today.
But he wasn't better than when you were saying 2 years ago. He's better this year.
I said it last year.
He's not going to be better in the future.
I said it last year, and the cream done risen to the
You said 2 years ago. I pulled a video with Relly Hall. That was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years.
Pull the video.
It was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years.
Pull it.
Out in L.A. eating rabbit food is what the black and gold standard said. You're right.
You didn't hook up vegans.
With everybody else drinking smoothies and juicing and everything.
And he got some broad feeding him tofu. Oh, you know what's going on out there in LA.
They probably giving him that Ozempic. You know what I'm saying? They're giving him that Ozempic and getting that weight up.
Because you don't see him out there working out with Braun like that. You don't see all that.
Getting that weight up for him.
Yeah, he can't eat.
So spring training right now, the Giants are 19-6, the Royals 19-11. Get to our teams here. The Reds are 12-17. The Astros 16-12. The Rangers are 13-15. The Phillies are 14-13. Braves are 12-12. Everybody's getting started, man. It's grapefruit in the Cactus League. Everybody's getting started, getting warmed up. There's some trades happening. Are we excited yet? Are we excited already about baseball yet? Talk to me, Tate.
Yeah, I'm excited. Opening day is this week. I'm looking forward to the kickoff, or not the kickoff. I guess you just call opening day in baseball, right? You don't really call it.
Day.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, man. I mean, baseball is my thing to do during the week when, because baseball games usually come on during the day.
Yeah.
So, I'm typically off work and may be home. I have to run some errands some days, go to the doctor's appointments, physical therapy and stuff like that. But when I get home, I don't usually miss the Reds game if I'm home. So I'm looking forward to it. And we open against the San Francisco Giants at home, I believe. Today is the 23rd. I think Thursday.
Well, I'm excited. I mean, they call it the boys of summer. I mean, baseball is baseball. The Longhorns got me really excited. But Claude said it doesn't.
The Longhorns got you excited?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you here in a minute. It doesn't matter. Claude Bishop said it doesn't matter who better, G. But you said Luka sucks and you're wrong. Just admit it.
I ain't admitting nothing, Claude. You stay over there and make it.
And Black and Gold Standard said, "Oh, don't forget that good broccoli in California too." Yeah, not just the edible broccoli.
That make you hungry though.
Yeah, dude. Best thing about working from home is baseball.
Hey, Big G. October 29th, 2023.
You flop Luka with Devin Booker, the Phoenix Suns will be a much better team.
That's 18 months ago. That's 18 months. Matter of fact, that's 17 months. He blended in.
So, yeah, I just had to pull it up. It was October 2023.
Yeah, so 2 years ago.
No, that's 18. That's 17 months. What? 2 years is 24 months. No.
Year and a half ago. It was early 2023 season. You were saying it.
Facts.
Then you were saying in 2024, and Luka bite them in the playoffs. Now this year, you finally right. Was it?
It takes a little while for the cream to get to the top. It takes a little while for the cream to get to the top.
Listen, baseball has me excited. I don't know. I don't know if you guys ever played, but I played as a kid. I played baseball all the way to.
I played baseball too. I was a beast. Shout out to me as a kid.
Yeah,
Roosevelt Sioux and West Titans.
I played to my sophomore year in high school. Abilene High, Woolburg. Had an excellent bat. They put me in the infield because when I didn't have to think about it, my instincts took over, and I was an excellent third baseman. But if you put me in the outfield, I couldn't catch nothing. I couldn't catch a cold, man. It was what it was. I had to catch a pop fly, man. Hey, man, that thing was going to hit the ground. I don't know what it was, man. Like, for real. Kickoffs, punts, I could return all of that. But, man, when it came to a baseball, catching it in the outfield, something about it just, I don't know if it made me nervous or what it was. But, yeah, no, the bat was ridiculous. Bat speed was ridiculous. And I love baseball. So now that I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the resurgence of my Texas baseball team, you know, they're 19-3. They just won 9 in a row. Man, listen, and my boy Cooter, his bat is ridiculous, man. Oh my God, he's on a tear. I think he has like 6 homers in the last 10 games. It's just ridiculous, man. Just watching these guys play baseball and play it at a high level. I just love it, man. So that's why, you know, Tate, when you were like Texas, yeah, man, you know, the Longhorns, we went down there and stole Texas A&M's baseball coach. Like G said, you know, when we were thieving, he's like, you thieving? Yeah, we went down there with the checkbook, opened it up, and like, just put your name on this, and your name and your number, whatever you want. We got you. You know what I'm saying?
You got to rob to get rich in 2025. What you talking about, man? You got to rob to get rich in 2025. You got to rob to get rich, baby.
Oh my God!
Rob to get rich.
Hey man, so we went down there and took that coach, man, and he had at A&M, he had went to the World Series a couple of times, man. This guy's really good. So, you know, grabbing that coach and getting that coach made me happy about that. Listen, do we have we're getting ready to our parting shots. I'm gonna start with you, G, because I just seen you sent me something. Let's talk about it, man. What is it that we're talking about?
No, I just said something about what Cam Hayward was talking about, man. He's frustrated, man. And, you know, people, you know, he's the leader of the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise, and a lot of folks ain't feeling this whole Aaron Rodgers stretching it out. You know, and I understand why, man, because, you know, we don't need all of this. Either you're either in, you're out. So he's went on a tangent. Now he's on tangent number 2. So y'all get a chance, read the article. I'm probably going to talk about it on every podcast that I'm on over the next 7 to 10 days, man. But listen, first of all, you guys, we're almost to 1K subs. April 19th is our 200th annual show, and we're going to have some extreme giveaways. We're going to be giving a $100 gift certificate away for anybody that's in the live chat that particular day. We're going to be giving away T-shirts, hats, and all whatever else. To help promote this, please share with other people, because the more people that's in it, the more opportunity or chance you have to win one of the gift certificates, the hat, the shirt, all the other things that we're going to give away that particular day on the KnoItAllz podcast. So make sure you share with a friend. We want to have 1K subs by the NFL draft. The NFL draft is the following weekend, and we want to be on the threshold at the 1K subs by the NFL draft. So we can't do that without the help of you guys. So we appreciate all you guys sharing it, talking to your friends. Snatch their phone, just type in the KnoItAllz podcast. There's a QR code floating around right around there. Get the QR code. Help us get to 1K subs. Now, normally, I don't say what I'm going to say because I'm normally sports-centric with my closing thoughts and all whatever else. But I just want to say this. You guys, if you have people that you love and you care about, you need to tell them every single day that you love them. You need to hold them. You need to call them. You need to contact them. You need to talk to them. You need to tell them every single day that you love them, because life is entirely too short. I had some catastrophic things happen in my life and my family's life this week, and I'm just not even to the point where I can even talk about it, right? But I'm telling you, you don't want to take advantage I mean, you do not want to miss the opportunity to take advantage, to tell people who you love and care about every single freaking day that you love and care about them, because life's too short. Stuff can happen, and somebody that's with you could be gone in a moment, and you never know who that person's going to be. You never know. We live in perilous times. People are experiencing stress, trauma, anxiety, fear. We live in that time, man. So please, because you never know what something like that will do for another human being. Telling a person that you love them and that you care about them and you miss them and you're worried about them and you're concerned about them just might save their life. So I'm telling you, I normally don't go here, but I had some stuff happen, man. So please, anybody in your circle, your family, your friends, tell them you love them, contact them every day, and just check on them, man. That's Big G's final thoughts, man.
Man, love it. Tate, talk to me, man.
Hey, man, shout out to Big G. Prayers to his family. Take advantage. Don't take for granted. Remember that. That's simply put, really. But now, following G's factual, heart-touching, truthful message, I'm gonna go to. We just talking about baseball. I'm gonna go to a happy place for me. So we talking about baseball. I want to shout out my little great nephew, little Josiah McLeod, 6 years old, plays baseball in Florida. His dad was an all-state high school athlete in football and baseball, played college football at Furman University for 4 years, was a really, really great running back in that conference. He played against a couple SEC teams that had really good, played in the swamp against Florida. Then they played Florida State one year, I believe. He took it to the house. That was at a home game in Greenville, South Carolina, in Furman. But his son, my great nephew, is they steered him far as his sports go right now, strictly towards baseball. Kid started with T-ball and everything. He hit a home run in the game yesterday. I actually have a video of it I'm gonna play. But what I want you to see before he knew it was a home run, I want you to see this takeoff speed from a 6-year-old when soon as the crack of the bat happened. Y'all just watch this.
Almost. Nice play, Blue Jays, getting it
Yeah, man.
Ohio State need to offer him a scholarship today. Ohio State needs to offer him a scholarship today. Today, he needs a scholarship.
Right now, he gonna be nice with that bat glove. What you trying to say, Mark?
I said, little buddy was moving, man. He was
moving, wasn't he? Yeah, he was moving. But like I said, 6 years old, running the baseball. Shout out to the family, his grandparents, Henry and Donette McLeod, my sister and brother-in-law, and my niece and nephew, his mom Z and Hanky McLeod, the parents of Josiah. Shout out to them. So I just wanted to, let someone send this clip to the family, let them see that we talked about, my nephew, their son, their grandson on YouTube. He made the YouTube. So let's, shout him out. Give him a hand, fellas.
Damn a hand. Let's get him a scholarship. Let's get him to Columbus, Ohio, dog. We need to get that boy in Columbus. What is you talking about?
Hey, shout out Big G. Yeah.
Big G want to get you to Ohio State quick as possible.
Hey, at 6 though. At 6.
Get him on in here, man. Get him on in here.
Listen, my nephew, my sister Amanda child, he already, signing him up to be a bowling ball and running. And look, I'm gonna tell you something else. Big G is plotting on all of his daughter's children. He plotting. You gotta understand. G ain't worried about it. Born, unborn, young, or not young, he trying to get him over there to Ohio State.
Yeah, somebody getting to Columbus, Ohio, and somebody getting to that draft table. Yeah, I don't know who it is.
We all sitting at the table crying. Me and G's gonna be at somebody's table crying. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, I just want to thank everybody in the chat. Everybody for being here. I want to thank our guest Princess for coming on earlier. You know, look, man, we love you guys. We love rocking with you guys. Tim, Claude, Reginald, Afton was here, B-Dirt, you know, Dresden. Listen, Black and Gold Standard, all you guys, man. I absolutely love hanging out with you guys, man, and talking sports and talking football, basketball.
Don't forget
baseball.
about Jaime. Don't forget about Jaime.
Jaime.
Yeah,
I
Jaime.
seen you, Jaime. Thank you. Listen, next week we have a real special guest. We're gonna have Tyler Guyton from the Cowboys.
Wait, Mark, you ain't doing him justice. We ain't just
Go ahead.
All-American offensive tackle, two-time All-American, University of Oklahoma, first round NFL draft pick. Tyler Guyton, left tackle for the Dallas Cowboys, starter for made the all-rookie team. Tyler Guyton. Let's give him his props, man. Let's give the boys a dog.
Give him his props. Yep. We're gonna have him here on the show next week. So make sure that you show up. Like Big G said earlier, definitely our 200th show. Can you believe that? 200 show, 3 more weeks. We're 3 weeks away from our 200th show, and definitely you want to show up then. I'm gonna tell you, if you're here and you're in the chat, you got your chance to win $100. You got your chance. 100. That's 100, man. We giving it away. Definitely are excited about that. Again, like I said, you know, and this goes into Mod's moments. You know, you have to recognize a moment when it happens. A lot of times opportunity comes, and because you don't recognize it or see it as an opportunity, you see opposition, and you don't see how you can be a part of something or see how you could do it. Because you don't see it, you won't do it, right? And a lot of times you have to see yourself physically doing something in order to be able to do it. Let me explain something to you. When we got on the phone and we started talking, it happened 2 Sundays, you know, and the first Sunday we were on the phone for, man, I bet it was about almost 3 hours. We were on the phone just talking, going back and forth. Tate had no type of equipment, none. He had no type of equipment, absolutely zero, right? And Tate went out that week and bought it. Why? Because he saw this. It takes vision to become something and to do something you've never done. And Tate had vision, you know, and he saw the vision happen. Now, let me show you something else. He also saw 2 individuals that have been constant in his life, right? 2 people he can hang his hat on and say, okay, look, I can do something. I can build something with them. And here's what I'm saying. First and foremost, bad company corrupts good character. It just is what it is. But if you have good company and good people around you, and they're trying to achieve something, and we're trying to do it together, you can always happen, because better is the end of a thing than the beginning, and 2 is better than 1, right? So when we got together and we formed this thing 200 shows ago, we had no idea that we were going to have what we have today. And it's developed into what it's developing into today, right? But all we knew is that we wanted to talk about sports, and we felt like everybody around us needed to hear what we had to say. Why? Because we the know-it-alls. We absolutely, between the 3 of us, feel like we know it all, and that's not something we're just saying hyperbolic, or we're just saying something we really believe. You know, sports-wise, we have something to say. Now, just aside from that joke, you know, I really want you guys to hear the heart of what I'm saying. Tomorrow's not promised, just like what G said. Tomorrow's not promised. Enjoy your family, like Tate brought his family on this show, and then do something. Y'all build something together. And I appreciate everybody in the chat building something with us, right? I appreciate y'all building something with us. Y'all have been there. Claude, you are a part of the building blocks of the know-it-alls. And I appreciate every comment, whether you say good or bad, funny or not. It is one of them things that I appreciate you for being here, because you don't have to spend your time with us at all. and I appreciate everyone the same way. Trust me, I do. But Mod's Moments is recognize the moment. Just because you see opposition, and there may be opposition, like Tate didn't have any equipment, that doesn't mean that it's not an opportunity. As a matter of fact, opportunity is going to have opposition built inside of it. You have to be bigger than the moment, and you have to embrace it, and you have to maximize it when it comes. This is Mod's Moments, man. I am done. You guys got anything else we need to say?
No, man. We appreciate y'all once again, man. And like I said, we got some big shows. Tyler Guyton next week, couple of weeks to 200 episode. After that, it's the draft week. We got some big stuff coming up, man. So we need all you guys and anybody that loves podcasting, make sure that they check out the KnoItAllz podcast, man.
Oh my gosh, that's Dresden. You funny.
What
He want me to send him some of all the worst things bars. He said I need some new heat for Tomlin.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. All right, look, I got
Tim Lyons said they're gonna start the Matrix podcast. Him and Claude, the anti know-it-alls, the Matrix,
anti know-it-alls,
the anti know-it-alls, the Matrix.
Look,
that's a good idea. It all starts from a spark in the brain. It's called brainstorming.
Yeah,
now just put into it.
Yeah,
I'll
come on the podcast.
As a matter of fact, we always looking for different content to put on. Y'all can start a show over here.
Yeah,
just we can talk about it. Let us know the time and stuff you want to go, so we can designate that block of time once or twice a week. By all means, we here to get ourselves on and put other people on and just spread the love like that.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna tell you something. I will come in the Matrix to see how y'all decorated and everything. I come in there a couple of days.
You might have to get that little lady from Poltergeist to get you out. Remember? Caroline!
Come to the light!
All right.
Mom gonna be over there stuck. Me and Tay gonna be looking around for him like, where Mod at?
Yeah, I come stand at the border, but I ain't going in the country.
You ain't gonna go in?
I ain't going in the country.
Well, I'm gonna look over there. I'm gonna say they got giants over there. They got giants over there. There's too many Matrix giants. There's too many, man. I can't do it. No, I ain't going.
Joker's be in there moving all slow motion like Neo and everything. I ain't going.
No way, Jose. They can do it on the channel though. They can do the know-it-all. They can do it right here on the know-it-alls if they want to do it.
They can do it. The Matrix podcast. Why not? Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
Great idea.
I know how to jump out of the Matrix. That's why I could get in. You know how they were jumping from building to building? I know how to get out. And look, there's a little phone.
He said no Cowboys and Buckeye fans invited.
Hey, well look.
You ain't going in there.
I can't go in. But look, I'd like to thank everybody for sticking and hanging on. We getting ready to get out of here, man. We thank y'all for being a part of the podcast. We will holler at you guys, same bad time, same bad channel. But like I said, Tyler Guyton, Dallas Cowboys will be here next week. Make sure you tune in and get it locked. We'll holler. Peace.